Hong Kong's a lot like New York City. It's a fast-paced city that never sleeps with constant noise and people. Recently, many young locals have been making a move away from the hustle and bustle and seeking a quieter island life like Cheung Chau, aka Dumbbell Island, to establish their businesses. I got my eyes on a plant cafe in Cheung Chau to immerse myself in a serene, green environment. Plus, I'm just really excited to explore the island and escape the city's fast-paced lifestyle. By the way, I'm Fiona. I've been documenting my epic one-month trip across Asia, and you can find the links to the previous episodes in the description below. Today marks a bittersweet moment as we wrap up our Discover Asia series, and we're off to one of Hong Kong's most famous vacation spots, Cheung Chau. Our adventure begins in Jinjiazhui, and instead of taking the subway, we decided to take the ferry to Central, where we'll take another ferry to Cheung Chau. The rides are around 20 minutes each, and I always like taking the ferries because of the scenic views. Today happens to be a Chinese official holiday, which explains the crowds. And if you want to avoid the crowds and the masses, consider traveling during off-peak hours and on less busy days. There are many reasons why locals and tourists love to come to this vacation island. Cheung Chau usually has a peaceful atmosphere compared to the bustling and hectic environment of central Hong Kong. But as you can see, we came during peak season, so don't make the same mistake as me. Usually there aren't as many people. We just got here, and the first thing we have to do is get this mochi. This is the best mango mochi in the world. Trust me, oh my god, it's so good. The mochi is often handmade by local vendors and gets sold out quickly. It's definitely a must try when you're on the island. Okay, now let's get back on track and head over to the plant shop. So as we're walking, we actually stumbled across another famous attraction here, which is the Love Lock Wall. If you're feeling romantic, don't forget to take your loved ones here to hang colorful locks and wooden plaques as a symbol of love. From a distance, I already see the plant cafe called Oxy. I'm already loving the orange facade. Let's check out the planty interior and get ready for some coffee. This cafe was highly recommended by Mary. Mary is our local friend from our last video about Hong Kong's tiny plant trend. The plants here are far from tiny, and these staghorn ferns, also known as plantacereums, are taking over every inch of the walls. I have a slight obsession with these green beauties. Now the best part is the menu. Let's see what food they have to offer. I ended up getting a tangerine peel coffee tonic and a matcha latte. The tangerine one is one of their signature drinks. I've never had it before, but it sounds like an interesting mixture. As we waited for the drinks, I had to take some photos back as inspo. I love the way they hang the plants. First, we gotta take a coffee pic on the plant wall. It looked just like the poster. I was so excited to try it. Unfortunately, it was just not my cup of joe. I stole Chucky's matcha latte, which was way better. The blend of the coffee and the tonic water completely caught me off guard. So as much as I wanted to enjoy it, this coffee was not it. Sipping on a drink in the cafe gave me the perfect opportunity to explore the plants decorating the walls. I'm far from a plantacereum expert, but it seems like these are all various species with unique charm and characteristics. There's even a planticerum book on display to learn more about these cool plants. I know it's a popular plant in Asia as we've seen them in Japan, Thailand, and Hong Kong during our trip. I'm planning to add more planticerums in the Feline Jungle once I get home. They'll always remind me of a wonderful time that we've had during our adventures in Asia. They even have a cute merch section dedicated to us plant lovers. I love the plant pins. They have all my favorite plants from Philodendron Florida Beauty to the Anthurium Queen. Which one is your favorite? This is actually an artist from Taiwan and they're selling his art here, including this adorable staghorn for a postcard that you might remember from my post-vacation plant update video. Overall, the experience at the Plant Cafe was without a doubt unique and memorable. The lush and green surroundings definitely lived up to my expectations, creating a refreshing atmosphere. You can tell that the owner really cared for them and had a passion for building a connection between plants and people through coffee. However, the experimental coffee tonic did not quite hit the mark for me. I realized that in the end, I'll stick with a trusty, basic cup of coffee to satisfy my taste buds. But we're not stopping here. After our fantastic time at Oxy, we're going to explore the rest of Cheung Chau. Let's check out the stunning beaches, captivating culture, and so much more. I can't forget to mention the Cheung Chau Bun Festival. We're here during the preparations for the centuries-old Hong Kong celebration, which includes the iconic bun snatching competition, where contestants race up bamboo structures to grab as many buns as they can. This is how I would snatch the buns if I was in the race, but we were just a week early, missing the festival. Such a shame, this would have been so cool to experience this. Dry seafood products are also very famous here because seafood is freshly caught by locals on the island. They're often sold at a cheaper price than what you will find in the city center. Cheung Chau is also known as Cat Island. It's a home for a significant population of cats, and these cats are known to be friendly and approachable in nature. Even though I only bumped into a handful of cats, they're all super friendly and cute. Cheung Chau's Old Street is like a trip through memory lane with its charming vintage shops and traditional snacks. You can't miss the inviting scent of street food in the air. It's a bustling yet cozy spot where history meets modern island life. Speaking of seafood, we passed by a tempting row of seafood restaurants. Their outdoor seating offer a beautiful view of the water, making it impossible not to stop by for a seafood feast. The menu was full of signature Cantonese-style dishes. We ordered 3 dishes for 278 HKD, which is expensive compared to the rest of the food here. But compared to New York prices, this is great for authentic Cantonese food. Our seafood lunch was absolutely fulfilling, leaving just enough room to explore street food vendors. I couldn't resist trying the frozen pineapple rings and a frozen slice of watermelon. The month of May in Hong Kong is hot and humid, and those frozen fruits are a lifesaver. They're a delicious and refreshing way to beat the heat. And of course, there's no way I would leave Cheung Chau without trying the famous Fishballs. Fishballs are one of the iconic foods of Hong Kong, but in Cheung Chau, they take it to a whole new level with their enormous size. I have no idea why they're only available in this size here. Let me know if you've seen gigantic Fishballs somewhere else. After sampling a few fish balls, I can confidently say the one from Tong Wan Road are the best ones, hands down. They have the perfect blend of flavor and texture. You might have noticed that the main form of transportation here is actually biking, so we rented a bike to get the local experience. Me and Chucky took turns biking. It was a convenient and fun way to explore Cheung Chau together. Not to mention, it was super affordable. I remember it being less than 10 USD for 1 hour rental. This experience has brought back many fond memories from my visit here 6 years ago. It's remarkable to see how much life has changed since then, and revisiting Cheung Chau has been a heartwarming journey. Our layback time here in Cheung Chau pretty much summed up our entire Asia trip. It was the first big getaway since the pandemic had us stuck in New York City. This 1-month journey was exactly the escape I needed from the city life. And who knows when I'll have another trip like this. I really hope you enjoyed the series, starting from Japan to Thailand and wrapping up here in Hong Kong. The inspirations for my adventures are going to find its way into the Feline Jungle back home. I have so many ideas from this trip. You guys stay tuned, like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you know what I'm going to do to the house in the future.